There's no expansion stuff there, that's just all military. This is all industry. I don't know. There might be more bits of the focus tree that haven't appeared yet, because I think that half of it's hidden. Yeah, it's still hidden. Cool. Troll Warren is across my general part of Washington State, so nothing changes post-apocalypse. Okay, so we are now ready for this conflict against the buckaroos. So I would say it is time for us to go to war. Let's do this. Also, aeroplanes. I need me zoom zooms. Doing some boom boom. We should be able to absolutely obliterate these guys. I'm not particularly expecting any real danger here. One thing I am, however, missing, I've just realised, is I haven't deployed any of my fighters. At the moment you can do close air support, sure. Just massive, overwhelming air power. We're already marching on Paradise Valley. Boom, 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 boom. I can't go too far on that because we're not playing as the boomers. We can request from the followers again. Of course, Colin's ill. Brilliant. Unfortunate.
Hello.
Is there someone at the door? See if they knock again. I'm so paranoid about this. Might have just been someone walking around upstairs. Alright, so who's not ill anymore? Who's the one that I really wanted to be in these fights? Wasn't you. Wasn't you. It was Edward, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Edward. No, because Edward's supposed to be this army. Right. Well, let's bring Edward back for this army.
What's up? Hey.
Wait, is that right? No, Archibald's supposed to be in charge of that army. I just removed him. He's going to be... yeah, damn. Mistakes were made. And then this was going to be Edward. Big mistakes were made. Beep, 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 beep. These four have been taken out. How much is the Air Force helping here? It's helping a lot! Oh man, our Air Force is just obliterating everything in their path. Love it. Landing has declared we're on the Hangdogs. And the Hangdogs just finished their war against Maxim. That might be an interesting conflict. So like, Lanius will win, but Hangdogs are not without their own capabilities. We are losing quite a lot of manpower in this fight, though. By quite a lot, I mean 9! 9! And we have a new factory, which we're going to put onto more robots. I will say for you guys, be cautious in your offensives. I don't want to lose too many of the Vault Guard. The fighting should be done by these guys, the robots. The rivets. There's an upgrade base here. Don't mind if I do. What am I doing for money? We have 100 grand. Are there any things I'm short on? No, not really. Basically just need to wait until battles are done. We took Paradise Valley, so next up will be Coal Pit. In fact, once we've taken this, this will be cut off. Thrashing the motorized, you're holding firm. Their special forces are holding out quite well, but we are doing a ton of damage to them. And there we go. Let's split. So what I'm going to do is assign you lot to that and tell you to keep on pushing in the north.
Sir.
And then we're going to assign these 4 divisions to go and take that. Go. Carry on. Yes, that is indeed named thus. Huzzah! Bonsai, thank you very much for the 10-month resubscription. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Mordred. Hey, y'all. Okay, so we're fighting you. I would have kind of expected you to be moving inwards, but you're not. We're attacking Coal Pit Peak, and it looks like that's not going to hold out very well. There we go, we're moving in. We're also getting a pretty decent amount of experience at this point. It's going up quite nicely. Which is good, because there are a couple of things I definitely want to add. And there we go. Badland Buckaroos are done. We are going to focus them and take them as a puppet. Cyclops territory. Badland Buckaroos sounds so much cooler. Took me 17 days. But now that that is done, we are going to be able to make the Tater Farms of Nevada. Paradise Valley gains a bunch of water. If you release Cyclops territory as a puppet, this focus will give the additional bonus, more agriculture. So definitely want a puppet where possible, because you get much bigger bonuses. Alright, so next, where do we want these guys? Next fight is likely... Well, the Free States. Probably going to be the Jackals.
Sir.
Which, considering it's a much more narrow area, I think is going to be a generally harder place to attack. But we shall see. We shall see. However, now that we have a lot more experience, what I would like to do is add robo-security. Can we add the command and control robot yet? Yes, we can. Good. I think I would also like to make these 10 combat widths now. We will be a bit short on equipment for this, but you know what? We don't have to do both now. That's fine. And that's going to leave me with some resources to upgrade the City Guard, because I would quite like them to have chems, because that will mean that we suffer less attrition, so we get more trickle back. And we can easily afford that. Done. Cool. So Manpower should now become much better. How's the debalkanization of the Wasteland going? It's going quite well at the moment, I would say. Big players are definitely starting to consolidate. They are now the Infinity Knights. That does sound cool. God King Samson. I don't think I've ever played as these guys. Wait, these are Vault Dwellers? Huh. Yeah, these are indeed Vault Dwellers. So when the Seraph Knights become the Infinity Knights, they get a different focus tree? I'm definitely going to need to try and play as them. Rot Purges, they're technically Raiders. Right, Seraph Lords are here. Interesting. So the Rot Purges became the Infinity Knights. So yes, their focus tree definitely did change. Because the Rot Purges hate anything that's ghoulish. And there's nothing about purging the ghouls here. So it's just once they've beaten the old kings, old country, they get access to this. Yeah, reunited long last. That's where all of this came from. Cool. That's interesting. Meanwhile, they are still fighting against Northwestern Brotherhood. Infinity Knights was formed by a guy who found a magic 8-ball. Okay, fair enough. Right, now that all of my planes are no longer active, I want my spies to continue doing their spying thing. I want you two training. Rather, I should have pressed that button. So you only train until you are done training, because these guys are very nearly finished. And our Air Force, like, I was pretty impressed with how they handled themselves in that previous war. Good. Dead serious. Oh, I believe you. I definitely believe you. So these guys have now become Cyclops territory. Loyal Administration, the Overseer. Oh, they get Vault Tech focus. They have their own focus tree. See, Incorporation of Paradise Valley. That's definitely very specific to them. New Courtyard, also specific. Free lunchboxes. You're welcome. I wonder if that's going to be true for all of the people that I can annex around me. I can go back up to speed 5. Are there any other volunteers I need to be sending out? That is something I do need to keep an eye on. At the moment, I hate how the NCR is doing. And I'd love to support the hangdogs against Lanius, but I don't think I'm going to be able to reach them. Buchanan's still alive. For now. Seraph Lords are beating up Tumult, so Seraph Lords are again, they're growing quite big compared to Troll Warren. I really dread to know how many people the NCR is losing, though they have now pushed to Antioch. So they are slowly but surely making gains here. I mean, I think part of the problem in this war is they don't control Santa Rosa and Bodega, because they lost that territorial war up there. Alright, it is December 2277, so I'm going to wait until it is January 2278, which is tomorrow, and I'll see if there are any not ahead of time texts that I could be getting which are more critical to me than this stuff. Like better ribbits. That's a no. Doctrine still undergoing. Ah, yes, there are. Zoom zooms. We can get those researching. Ooh, Vault City can level up again. Heck yes. Pandora's box. When our men descended into the depths of the research facility scouted by Butcher Pete's, most of them never returned. A member of the party reported being ambushed by sentry bots, and soon after setting foot in the inner laboratory. Thankfully, a few brave soldiers made it home. Not very many, though. But we did get a bunch of new factories. 4 new factories. Oh, I'm guessing that's because of these guys. Well, one of the new factories I want working on Transport Glider, just so I have those available. We can also switch out our... No, we're not building any motorized because we have about 1 billion of them. In that case, honestly, I'll just say more Mr. Handies. Well, no, let's get another attacker and fighter. Yeah! Got to keep up the Vault City Air Force. Maybe send planes to help the NCR. Maybe. I mean, they've so far only lost 8,000. Oh, they've merged the wars. Okay, they haven't actually lost that much yet. 8,000 against 3. I was worried that they'd already lost like 20,000 or something like that. Then I'd be panicking. Vault City continues to grow. Oh, that's a whole bunch of new stuff. The Nevada Pact. Lynette's humanitarian imperialism will uplift the peoples of Nevada. Where once there was savage wilderness, let Vault City give birth to a league of civilized states. So we're not doing those. Invite Cyclops territory to Vault City's university. They gain research speed. Electrify it, they gain energy. Or irrigate, they gain water. A new beginning for Cyclops territory. Add technology, intermediate exploitation tech. Intermediate industry tech. To them, I guess. That requires irrigation, electrification, and scholarship. That's only for 300 days, so you kind of want that one active only after these are done. Oh, I can have multiple active at once. Alright, done. Focus completed. Fellow Vault Dwellers. Research finished. Self-replicating machinery. Double whammy. So Arroyo is in the Nevada Pact's research group, but they're not actually one of our allies, which is kind of interesting. I think I want the Tater Farms of Nevada next. Because I want to get this fight against the Jackals as quickly as possible. So I can push south. Our scientists have concluded that the lands of the Cyclops territory could support tater farms and other root crops. The land currently is barely used, mostly for Brahmin pasturage, but we can easily turn it into a breadbasket. Well, You get the idea. Do it. Also, we have a ton of army experience again. Also, technology. This was doctrine. This was doctrine. Max planning plus 10. Hello! Alright, so let's take a look. City Guard, we can give some new stuff to. So, here's the question. What do we want to upgrade you with? Does this benefit you? Yes. I was more thinking logistics or dogs or fire teams. So the downside with dogs is I don't think I can buy them from anyone. So dogs are something I have to produce myself, which we are. $2K manpower, they're more than I do. Yeah, as I thought. I mean, we probably should invest in another batch of equipment. Although investing in small businesses is very nearly finished. Slipways. We don't have a navy area. We have a ton of demolitions equipment. Oh, they already used demolitions. So fire teams would be a significant defense upgrade, which is what they do. So maybe fire teams and dogs? Dogs and movement. I don't know that these necessarily need movement. I think it's maybe fire team and logistics. Both of which we can afford. I mean, the other thing is we can increase the combat width, which will let us add fire teams and demolitions here too. In which case, maybe I do want dogs, because dogs are only ever support. We'll save that for now, because I also want to make sure that we continue to upgrade the rivets, because they have no support equipment yet, except for the control, command and control. $16 in storage, so we can't afford that yet. You guys definitely want logistics and probably demolitions. Yeah, for the extra soft attack. Oh, logistics comes with equipment capture chance. So they're kind of logistics and maintenance crews mixed together. That's a good move. Can I get better radios when I get the technology? Yes. I know, Colinas. You just want me to get that diplomacy distance. I understand. Oh, but I should also get the research speed. That's true. Let's actually replace the planes with research speed. Now that I'm actually on my own focuses for doing stuff, I'm not so concerned about not having the distance for volunteers. Ooh, robot supply usage reduction. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. And XP cost. Yeah, we probably want to have a couple of these for infantry. Scavengers return empty-handed. Well, at least they didn't lose anything. Oh, and we're now out of manpower, so the next thing we probably want to do is change our manpower law. Seeing as we are still actually, impressively, on settlement protection. How short are we? We're 1,000 short, so yeah. We definitely need to get some more manpower going. It is time. We need to save up the points for it. Faux show. Seraph Lords took 4 states, Tumult have been annexed. And now you're getting awfully close to the Nevada Free States. Which I'm guessing are just settlers. No, they're not. The ceiling, ghosts and wanderers above, so below, the old symbols. Oh, Free State, these are miners. They're also semi-colonists. They're colonists with a unique bit. I can't click on those to see the descriptions. Resource scarcity. Unlock all available generic focus branches. Oh, that's where this came from. Huh, okay. So, yeah, they got stuff going on. Ghoul recruitment means you can recruit ghouls on top of humans or any ghouls? No, on top of. It's ghouls as opposed to super mutants. With Recruit All I could get both. But that massively reduces the organisation.
Sir?
Okay, so you guys have the equipment, you just don't have the manpower.
What's up?
And may as well also all be drilling, because y'all need that skill. Fair enough. Not getting anything until I get my manpower boost. I'm not going to get tempted. It's not happening. MacArthur took 10 states. The Stormmongers have been annexed, so MacArthur is growing ever larger.